Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review. Today we're taking a look at a Power Core Combiner figure, and it's Undertow with his Minicon partner, Waterlog. Now, I'm not a fan of the Power Core Combiners. I actually passed on the entire series, but this particular figure was shipped to me by accident, and he's going back in the mail tomorrow to his proper owner. I just couldn't resist taking a look at the figure and seeing if this is something that I missed out on. Getting the figure out of the package, it's not a bad Transformer. I hate to say it. Its articulation is really nice, the coloration's pretty decent, and the Minicon is interesting to say the least. So let's take a look at the Minicon first. Here is Waterlog, and I'll kind of zoom in here. As you can see, he is a very bright, translucent green. I really like his face sculpt. He looks like a little scuba diver, which is pretty awesome. He also has these nice orange tips on the blasters, these paint apps, that really pops on that translucent green. Articulation on him is pretty decent. He's got ball joints at his shoulders, he's got joints at his hips, and his knees do move. This guy becomes the gun for Undertow. He also becomes a weapon, or I'm sorry, an armor piece for Undertow, and a weapon for the boat, which is kind of interesting. Undertow himself, very articulated. He's got ball joints at his shoulders, he's got joints at his elbows here. His blaster pieces can spin backwards, and I'll show you that here in a second. And he's got knee joints, hip joints, and his feet do move, but that's mainly for transformation. He has no vehicle mode at all hanging off of this robot. You can barely tell that he's supposed to transform into a boat, and that's pretty impressive. I think the most bothersome thing about this guy are these two pieces here that kind of hang off. They are the ports for the larger robot because it combines with some other Destructicons, but I mean, that's not too terribly bad. Taking a closer look up of the figure, the head sculpt is interesting with that little green visor. It'd be nice if that would fold up so you can see him a little better. But overall, I like this robot mode. Very, very cool, and I like the Destructicons. That's a really cool name. Now, you can spin these guns around backwards if you so like, so that they are not folded down, but I think they look a lot cooler with these big, long miniguns hanging off. He just looks very, very destructive. So let's take a look at Waterlog in the gun mode for Undertow here. So here we have Waterlog in his gun mode, and it's not too terribly bad, except for the fact you can see his head. Just kind of a close-up really quick. I like the gun mode, I just don't like how you can see his little head there. If only his head could spin around so that you could not see it, I think that would have looked a lot cooler. So let's go ahead and get Waterlog into his armor mode for Undertow and see what we think about that. So here we have Waterlog in his upgrade armor mode for Undertow, and to be honest, I think this is the best mode for this Minicon. It adds a lot to the figure. Now, from the side, it's a bit awkward, but from the front, it looks really impressive, and I do like it. You just cannot see hardly any of the Minicon robot form. Now, you do see his legs, but that translucent green blends in so well that it's very hard to see, and I really like that. Now, this is the same mode that you're going to see as a weapon for the boat, but that's okay because I think it looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and take a look at the boat mode and see what we think. Before we actually take a look at the boat mode, let's compare him to some other bots. Here is Undertow next to Transformers Combiner Wars Bombshell. Here he is next to the Takara Legends G1 RC. Here he is next to Nickelodeon's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Bebop and Rocksteady. And finally, here he is next to the Transformers Age of Extinction Movie Advanced Sound Blaster. And here we have Undertow and Waterlog in vehicle mode, and it's a little boat. It's kind of a neat looking little boat. It's got two pontoons here, which is nice. I like the colors. The gold and the black and the gray look really, really nice. And, I mean, this is one of the better ways to store this Minicon, of course, it's pretty much his chest armor, but it makes for a nice little green translucent gun, and, well, it kind of tops off the boat. Definitely digging it. I like it. He is very armored. I love the miniguns. He's got another set of guns down here, and of course the Minicon has a set of guns as well. So just kind of a close-up really, really quick. Love that black and gold. If that had more black and gold on it, I would really be in love with this figure. And we don't get a lot of boat figures, so it's definitely kind of interesting. For comparison, here he is next to the Walmart exclusive one-step changer, Stinger. Here he is next to Robots in Disguise, Steeljaw. And finally, here he is next to Transformers Combiner Wars, Motormaster. So is this a figure you want in your Transformers collection? If you are a PowerCore Combiners fan, you're definitely going to like this figure, I think. Me not being a PowerCore fan, I am actually pretty impressed with it. It's a lot better figure than I thought it would ever be after looking at them at the store. Am I upset that I passed on this line when it first came out? Not particularly, but this is definitely not a figure that, you know, I would scoff at if it was given to me or if I found it at a good price, for sure. It's definitely a fun figure, it's a great figure to pose, and it's a boat. We don't see that many Transformers that turn into boats, especially Decepticons, and that's pretty cool amongst itself. So there he is, Undertow with his Minicon partner, Waterlog. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. Definitely share my videos, subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate it. And Undertow, good voyages to you and Godspeed to your proper owner. Thanks for watching, guys, and look for more videos in the future.